Hello everybody, welcome back to the Heavenly Jewels YouTube channel. Tonight I want to jump on and tell you guys, you've seen my why, you've seen a few other things. I want to show you guys how I've organized my paparazzi business to be the most convenient for me. And you can feel free to steal any of these ideas that you want to. So the first thing that I'm going to show you, and I'm going to kind of turn my camera a little bit for this one. Okay. So this is set up for a live show over here. I don't normally show my pegboard. Sometimes I will, especially if I'm just doing a speed show. Then maybe I will show it this way and only really show my hands. I use that for days when I don't want to get fully dressed. But, so for the live shows, this is right after I finished one. But normally I would have all the pieces turned this way with the paparazzi side out. And then after I show them, when I put them back on the pegboard, then it goes number side out. And I just simply hang it back on there. That way, if it gets ordered, then I can just pull it and move it over here. Which I'm not sure how well you can see that, but that is my sold side. So all this stuff would be sold, and then I'll divide it up in the bins at the end of each show. And going straight into that, I'll tell you about my bins, which is, this is all my bins are. They're labeled with numbers on them, just because the same buyers may not be buying every week. So if I do it this way, I can assign everybody a bin number for the week, or if you wanted to do it by the month. I do it by the week because I send out invoices by the week. So I just put everything in this little bin, and then at the end of the week, on Saturday nights when I'm ready to invoice everything, I just pull out of here, see how many pieces they got, and start invoicing their stuff. Also, something that I do, because of course, this is a big part of selling the jewelry, is keeping up with who bought what. So I will make a little piece of paper with the numbers that I'm going to be showing. That way, and normally I would have how many I have over here, but I didn't do that tonight. And then I just write down their name beside it. And then also, because sharing is another big part of your lives, you want to get as many people to share as possible. Then, I'm going to block out the names. I have a share page where I write down who shared for that night. Because, like I say, sharing is a huge part of your business. It's the biggest way that you're going to do your business. It's the biggest way you're going to grow your business. So you definitely do not want to forget that. And then as far as organizing the jewelry that I don't have on the board to sell for the week, because I have everything divided up by the days that it's going to sell and the times that it's going to sell. Because I do a flash sale every morning, Monday through Friday, and I do live shows Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. So instead of having to work through every day what my theme's going to be on Saturday nights while I'm letting everybody shop that last time, because I do a weekly recap at 3 o'clock. While I'm waiting on everybody to get those last minute orders in between 3 and 7, I sit down and work up my week for the next week. That way that is over and done, and all I have to do is show my jewelry for that week. So, how I organize my jewelry is, probably be easier to show it with earrings. Let me see. I'll just show it with this. Okay, so in the bins, we have bin B, which is this one, which is just bracelets. And then I have individual bags inside of that. And like this one is my stretchy bracelet bag. And then when you open it up, it is divided by metals and colors. So like this one is my black hematite bag, black and hematite, inside the stretchy bag. Because you may have somebody on your live show that says, well, I'm looking for a stretchy blue bracelet to go with a necklace, or I'm looking for this or that. And then it's easy for you to say, and I have it all handy with me at my live show. I have it on my table so that I can access it pretty easy without having to leave them for too long without entertainment. When you do that, you can just reach in and say, oh, I have it. It's right here. You grab up your stretchy bag, you go to your blue bag that's inside the stretchy bag, and you have all of your stuff in there. I have everything already pre-numbered in my computer, so my numbers do not change week to week. I do use my number cards if I'm going to be taking a picture of it to post. At midnight, after every live sale, I do a Midnight Madness photo recap. So I will lay my number out and lay my item really pretty around the number. And then when I do that, I just write down on the little notebook that I have where I showed you the numbers. Over here in this little margin, I would just write down the number card. That way if somebody said I want number 62 and it was number 346 up here, then I would have the 62 beside the 346. And that way it's still easy to find it, and I don't have to keep the number cards hanging with the stuff on my board. And so I have my board to still work on, and I can move everything off still. And like I say, the numbers don't ever change. They're put into my system on my computer, and that's where they're at. And that tells me also if it's in the stretchy bag, what bin it's in, what bag it's in exactly, and everything. I do use, quite often, I will use my little mannequin bust, I guess is the better word for it, because if you're showing a short necklace, like, we'll say for instance this one, because this is definitely one that I would show on my bust. This is one that I did show tonight, and I used my bust for it. You're going to be able to show that so much better on your bust, on how it's going to look, rather than just holding it up. You can't see it as true to how it's going to lay on you. As well as when you put her on the bust, and then you can see how she's actually going to lay out when you're wearing it. Now, something else that I do when I am wearing jewelry on a live show, you can buy every piece of jewelry I have on. I have another piece of it. I do not wear jewelry that I'm not going to be able to sell. If this is the only one of these I have is the one that's around my neck, then I'm not going to wear it. But I've also been known to take a random piece of jewelry. Maybe it's something that I've shown a time or two and it hasn't really sold. I'll do this only with the necklaces and the rings and sometimes bracelets. I don't ever do it with earrings just because I wouldn't want to wear earrings that was in somebody else's ears. But I will take the necklaces and just drape them around my neck and wear that for the live show. Because that way people can see it on, and maybe it's something that you can't really do justice showing it just off the hook. This necklace was one of those that until it goes on, you don't see how pretty it is paired up with an outfit. And that way they can see it and think, oh, well, I've got something similar to that, and I would love to have one of those necklaces to go with it. People look to you to be their fashion consultant as far as the jewelry that they match up with the outfits, so they definitely want to see you wearing it. that is everything that I have for you in this video. In the next video to come, I will show you how I travel with my jewelry. If I'm going to set up at an event, I have travel pegboards, and I'll walk you through everything on getting everything going and set up with that. It's super easy once you do it one time, especially if you have your right organization system going. And what works for me may not work for you, but you can maybe get some ideas from what I have. I hope this video has helped you in some way. Keep going for your dreams and know that your goals are just around the corner. We just have to work hard and get to those. You are not promised an easy dream, but you are promised life to the fullest. So everybody go out and grab that this week. Good night, everybody. Or good morning, everybody, if you're starting your day off with me.